now that soul-sucking fight is over and done with.
Wizard! Magnifique! Look! The streets run slimy with Valencian snapper! And you arrested the Cabal leaders! Manticore? No. No Manticore here. Only pinguins. The Cabalists are in the Bastille if you wish to interrogate them about this. But look! Fish! Glorious fish! And the taste is perfect! C'est magnifique! This design can truly make anything. Think of the possibilities. First, Valencian snapper. Next, Marlebonian tea. Caramel artisanal chocolate. And it is all free. Not 1 cent do we have to pay to those greedy merchants. I must make a list. Where is that useless moose?
Standing right here.
Never mind. I'll write better without him. Allez, you have a Bastille to visit. Return to me when you are done. We have much to demand.
Who will the first chatter be? Let's see. I think the toad flax might actually be back here, so we'll grab that. Yup.
Ah, Wizard, I see your thread entwines with ours again. Or whatever such nonsense. Are you here about the Manticore squad? They're named after their leader, the Manticore. Nobody knows much about him or her. They just sent their servants to help me enlist Tungok and Booth.
But we do know the Manticore was one of the bosses opposed to the Old Moon Summit on Caramel. I even thought they might be behind the cavities.
He or she is a purist, a true believer in reunifying the First World. Their followers say life is false and incomplete, though never what that means.
All we know is they came here on their own. They agreed to help get rid of folks. But what they want with this place, that's anyone's guess.
And they're not your only threat. Dasein itself is still the enemy. No matter what you may feel, this world will bring you nothing but trouble.
I gotta say, I really like the look of the Bling Cobra, but I don't know if I'd ever farm it. Alright, Maxine, what's going on? Oh, it's our favorite.
I came...
What outrage? This is no outrage. It is not as though we are stealing Valencian snapper. We have simply found a cheaper supplier, no?
All
Market? Bah, more like mark up. Your prices are absurd, your arrogance is intolerable, and frankly, I don't like your repetitive name, Patui. A sigh. I suppose we must ease hostilities, lest the world start rumbling again. Wizard, you are a neutral party. Go to Puerto Nuevo. Talk to the Valencians. Do not fret over Manticore. He is but empty words in the wind. We will deal with him. Now, useless one, go to the frame of mind. Ask for Valencian yum.
Yes, that is sure to calm things down.
Why must we stray further from God's light? I'm saying, bro. After that copycat and Quake Charmer double boss, that's the question I've been asking myself. What's up, Josh? Welcome to the chat.
The penguins will pay for this! Out!
So this world, this design, it will create for us anything we ask? Intriguing. If you will excuse me.
This confounded place and its endless generosity. I mean, for me.
Sire, if the penguins can ask this world to give them a Valencian snapper, could we not ask it to stop?
Yes!
I will come with you, wizard. I cannot wait to see the adventures that lie ahead of us. Follow me. The spirit of this world can somehow hear us. But on each shard, you must awaken it first. How do we do this? A frame of mind? I was never one for meditation. What must we do? Focus on anger? Peace? Or maybe fish? Yes, we must think like a fish. Oh, an actual frame. I understand. No, I don't. We must find this picture frame. Where is it? Of course it's hidden. The prize is always hidden. Perhaps this design can tell us. Has this land ever spoken to you before? Go to where you heard its voice. Maybe it will speak again.
I will say I'm not 100% I'll be able to have the time to finish Novus today, but I hope I'll be able to. Kind of just comes down to how long Atavus will take.
You are here! The Blessed One returns! Praise be the sacred tree! They said you were a false planter, but only you can deliver us!
Renounce this heresy. Wizard, Blessed One or not, you helped us before. The walking bananas, they have gone mad. They scream and howl about market share, greedy Polaris. When Don Manzana came, they attacked us.
We cannot gather bananas! We cannot work! We cannot even tend to the sacred grove! Site of your miracle!
Do not encourage them, Wizard. For their sake, they dance on the edge of heresy. Please, drive back the rabid bananas so we can escape this place.
Yeah, I forgot these things have health. Very fun. Okay, I will frenzy and then hit into hit. Sounds good to me. Very cool. Actually got the first guy though. Does this even do 1814? I'm not sure if it does. It should though. Yeah, we good. Alright, we did not get an Ice Myth one, so we're good, I think. Yup. What up, Sus and them? Welcome to the chat. Hopefully I can get the shad sooner than later. If I get levied, bro. Alright. Tree is not so bad. Two crypt blocks if at the World Trade Center.
That should keep the workers safe. Now, we must talk to a designer if we can.
Wizard, I must see. My eye on high. Climb the peak. My mouths will speak. I cannot.
The voice, it says it cannot. But there is nothing the Supreme Primate cannot do. The voice is false. There was no miracle. The wizard is a heretic.
Oh, our welcome is worn out, it seems. The peak on high. That must be it! And I have not explored that peak yet. Let us go!
Now, soon enough, we're gonna have to deal with the Dasein Duelist, and that's gonna be a fight that I'm gonna hate. So, I don't know. Maybe a resist set will do it.
Wizard, again, I see you.
That's insane.
Hola, I know you. You are the wizard. You want the frame. It's where the view is greatest, no?
Wizard, I think I may know this place. Let us go!
I never even noticed it until now, but like it's 2 mouths for eyes. And then an eye for a mouth.
Incredible! It is a frame! But, where is the picture?
Wizard, sei venuto. Bienvenido.
Pineapple with sunglasses, bro.
Io sono tutti los tres shards. The more my frame of mind expands, the more confused I become. Stronger, see, but lost in the maze of many minds. There is anger in this shard. Anger directed at La Vie Rose. Anger that I both feel and cause. I rage at myself. Why? Somehow giving fish to penguins has offended unicorns? If the unicorns want fish as well, I can give them... Oh, the fish I made, even though I made it, somehow belongs to the unicorns? And they feel the penguins stole it? I don't... And this is called gross domestic product? Why? Is it unpleasant? I see.
Kind of.
Supply and demand, complex spiral political tensions.
Don't tell Dasein about the tariffs.
Is there any way you could make a chart? Or, what if I just change the Valencian fish into something native to Polaris? Does that solve the problem? That way, the penguins still have food, but can pay the unicorns if they want Valencian snapper specifically. See, okay then, done. And in the future, I will strive to remember to make only Polarian things for Polaris, Valencian things for Valencia, and so on. One question, though. What is a manticore? Oh, I see. Never mind. Apologies, Wizard. I have much to ponder.
Meno male, you have returned. When you vanished and the skies opened, I feared the worst. You found your friend. He is the one who opened the holes in the sky? Sorprendente. I wonder, is this truly a good thing? Alas, what will be, will be. Let us go tell the Principe what you have accomplished. Perhaps he will now have his wish, for Valencia's sake.
Given that it's Mario Di Mario, I doubt that will ever happen.
Your friend, he heard you, and he has done as I asked. Fabuloso! If the
Alright, surely this will not cause problems in any capacity, right?
Wizard, you have come. Thank goodness. This is a calamity. Something terrible has happened. The fish, look at them. Look! They are Valencian snapper no more. They are cold, stinky soul. The worst of all fish. Wait, this is no accident? Your friend Design, he has done this? Pourquoi? Wait, the Valencians did this? How? What? What? The unicorns seek to deprive us, and you have been their instrument? This is not maintaining peace. It's an act of war. But we of Polari are an enlightened nation, ruled by reason and equality, not the greed of monarchs. We will not start a war. We will negotiate. Wizard, you will stand in for the Valencian government, since you are so close. To the negotiation chamber with you. Say by the Bastille.
I hate French people and British people, so I guess my opinion of this world will not be very high.
Wizard, in the name of reason, peace, and friendship, let the negotiations begin. Return our beautiful poisson, or fight!
Oh yeah, man, negotiations. I got you. I understand 100%. Dude, my shad meter is so low. That 4% better become 74% this next turn. Right here. Mend is fine. Dude, literally, I'm gonna fire off that. I don't care. We love shad rating, real. 3-piece shad and can't get one.
Very well, we can see the point. Tell the Valencians they can keep their fish. For now. Thank you for not disintegrating us, but this insult will not be forgiven. Off you go, before we negotiate with you a second time.
Wouldn't want that.
Ah, amigo mio, you are back quickly. So this...
Not listening to Mario's dialogue at all whatsoever. You have my guarantee that I will be doing the exact same thing for Furiosa too.
Psst! No! Do not look at me! Come closer! I'm very glad you've come. A lot has been happening, but it is now too dangerous to report back in. As you can see, the Monkistons have cut down the banana trees. They have taken the fruit and the wood to that large structure over there. Go investigate. I will make my way there very...
Sacred strawberries! What are these strange, insulting creatures? Aye, it is a wizard! They must have summoned them!
So I'll get 44% on turn 1 in this fight, but only 4% on turn 2 in the last fight. Funny how that works. Absolutely the worst voice acting ever coming from the Valencians, I'm saying, man. Yeah, I'm just not going to listen to Mario at all. Biden blast.
Wizard, you saved us! You truly are a blessed one!
No, wait, this may be a trick. The wizard may have summoned the creatures, then driven them away to lure us into a false sense of security.
The monsters are not the wizard's doing! We are being punished for cutting down the banana trees! The wizard will lead us back to the light!
The Monsignor told us the wizard is not the Blessed One. Do you call him a liar? That is heresy.
Arbol mio, what are we to do?
Please, wizard, step outside. We must debate the theological implications of this battle. May Saint Sapose grant us wisdom.
No, don't look at me. Remember, I am only a tree. The banana trees, they grew back in an instant. I have never seen the like. The priest over there. The trees grew back after he led some Monkistans in prayer. Perhaps he knows what is going on. I cannot talk to him because I am only a tree.
What's up, Anton? Welcome to the chat.
Wizard, it is good to see you again. I must thank you. In the name of Don Manzana, King Cortez, and the sacred tree, you have shown us the way. Your tale of the penguin and their feet opened my eyes. I wondered if we could do the same. We can. This land is a gift from the Supreme Primate. We can cut down all the trees and harvest the fruit and lumber, for they simply regrow. As Saint Capuchin wrote, "Look ye to the blessed ones, who shall lead the children of the Supreme Primate to the grove of good and plenty." That's you. It was Davine who spoke to you, not the Supreme Primate. But perhaps this Davine is but an instrument of the divine, and you are Davine's chosen. I have sent a legate to the Grand Poobah and expect the question of your sainthood to be resolved within a week. Your humanity is forgiven.
Saint Daphne. That's what's up. Why is there a Halloween loading screen? They're running this thing called Eerie April right now. So you can, like, there's the Halloween packs. You can get Headless Horseman spellements right now. So it's pretty neat. I'm glad they're doing it.
It is worse than I thought. The Monarchistans have an unlimited supply of bananas and lumber. Things they all once bought from us. Principe Mario must learn of this. Tell him at once. I would go myself, but I am only a tree. Trees move very slowly.
Sure. Whatever you say. I gotta say, I do like the Novus loading screen. Looks cool.
The Monarchistans are doing the
Level 165. Do I have to? Or no, I can go over this way.
Wizard, thank the stars you are here. The demons have proven harder to drive away than we thought. But now, there is something even worse. These winged things, they look like flaming mustachios. Most unsettling. They came from the holes in the sky and are ruining everything. They are attacking our cargo ships. All the silver we've harvested here is at risk. The vile things are chewing up the sails. As soon as they appeared, the mustache birds began building nests high up the cliff wall. I think that cave leads to them. Please, stop them.
Follicle Phoenix. I always thought that part was clever. I can't say I remember the cavity sounding like that. Yep. Why do I even bother? They've still got 1100 HP. There's that base catch. Of course it is. Can't have shit in Detroit. Alright, place your bets. How many times am I getting mana burn this fight? A 0 so far. That's good. Hopefully I can just end it now. And neither of them blocked? Wow. That never happens. Some good guesses in the chat, I will say. Alright, these guys have even less health, so we should be just totally fine. I feel like you get to Arc 4 and you just start getting Mario Karted by mobs. It's kind of crazy. I'm surprised I didn't just get mantled right there. Burn the nest. Boom. I wonder how many of the music scrolls I have in my backpack. A lot. Okay. Let me just chunk all 29 of those.
You have saved us again, Wizard. Report to Principe Mario that the tide is turning.
A hairy problem. And then... well, I still got a few. before we fight the duelist. Imagine I get the Eon ring first try. That'd be crazy. Getting the amulet wouldn't be too bad either, though.
Ah, good. You're back. So the sky.
My Principe, I have an idea. If we were to ask Dasein, perhaps there could be spinning, floating coins. They could be as big as you.
I guess one downside to skipping Mario's annoying ass dialogue is you miss gems like this.
Not a bad idea, but no. No! Such a thing would make even a gold worthless. No, this Dasein given a prosperity must stop. You are right, Contessa. We must talk to Dasein. You will lead him. Wait, no, the other way. Anyway, the last time you spoke to Dasein, mustaches flew out of the sky. I will do this myself. Now, let us go.
Look you it is, yep. That's what's up, Gonzalo. And you didn't even join at the end of the stream this time. That's what's up.
So this frame connects directly to the world spirit?
That's what the master says.
Why are we so interested in all this?
Didn't say. We're just to study these things and keep everyone away for a while.
You a
Huh.
Cabal Cave. Find the Cabal goons. What's up, Batman Beyond? Welcome to the chat.
Bold of you to face the servants of the Manticore.
We are destined to cleanse the spiral of false life, starting with you.
For what I know of it, the writing seems like, hey, Mario is really cool. And then they gave him the worst voice actor ever. $38. Hopefully I could just roll the crit on both of them, right? That won't be too much to ask for. Surely not. There we go. Love that.
The Manticore rises. The Manticore claws. The spiral will burn in our fiery jaws.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah. What'd you think?
I'm honestly fine with the dialogue cutting off right there.
You have dealt with your strange friends, Wizard? Good. We are done here. I have spoken to a Dasein while you were busy. A strange fellow, this Dasein of yours. He lacked even the most basic understanding of econ. He, on the other hand, still we managed. He agreed.
My lord. Something is happening in the Monkistan Valley. The Banana Grove. It is full of metal veins.
What is this? Quickly, we must go see.
Who do you think would do a better job of running the economy? Our glorious president himself, or Dasein? You and me are spending bans on the Freaky Floromancer pack. No, not quite. I've already got all the gear, and it's fine.
Wizard, what is happening? The grove! It is now choked with metal! Surely this cannot be good for the soil!
Not just a...
No. Esteemed Principe, that is not what we agreed to when we settled this shard together. Surely, such a betrayal.
You speak to me of a betrayal? You are undermined the
Dueling is your way. Ours is the way of the banana. And you have slipped up. Guards, seize him!
Oh, wait, what?
You cannot do this! Our armies will respond! You will feel the wrath of Valencia!
Valencia's army is not the only one on this shard. Do not feel so sure of your victory.
Wizard! This needless conflict! Wizard! This needless conflict is poised to end! Puerto Nuevo! Please, please rescue the Principe while I reason with the Valencians!
Dasein, yeah, that's a good choice.
Don't you know who I am?
As you wish. Such a shame. You are so arrogant. So uncooperative. Everyone could have won. Bananas for the faithful. Art for you. And for me, profit. But now the only way for us to protect our interests is to conquer your territory before you conquer ours.
You do not...
Do not forget. You made a fortune selling Valencian steel to Monquista. You arrogant unicorns are about to see the weapons we made from it.
You see? Dasein rejects your plan!
No. Dasein rejects conflict. Soon there will not be any conflict at all. Wizard, leave this place and forget all you have seen, or be removed.
Leave now, or you will...
Join Principe Mario in chains. L plus ratio. Alright, well, glad I kept that. This spell is wild, yeah. You gotta keep a blade on you at all times. And I do not dare use the one blade that I still have. Just in case he dispels again. Which he may very well do. Interesting. I love shad rating. Short-term pain, long-term gain, but trust. We must have faith in the dawn. Yeah. Now what the fuck? I just grabbed the monkey sparring dummy. I didn't want that. That's getting fed directly to my pet. Okay. I'm honestly kind of scared to use this because I might just get diffused this round. I mean, or that, right? Damn, he's got a lot of res. Lock those magma peas? Yeah, dude. I put all my couch potatoes away already. Alright. I just need you to not use one specific card, and he didn't, so we're good.
Last time your cause was just. This time it is not. The greed of Valencia must be punished. Perhaps I am wrong. Proceed.
Wizard, save me! Please! This monkey house is a murder house! A murder house!
You know, if it were up to me, I would leave you in there. It also looks like he can just sort of climb out of there on his own, but what do I know? This will definitely not kill the first guy, but I want to get rid of the guy who probably knows Leviathan. $17.02. I don't think that does the damage that it needs to do. Okay. Gave him an inch and he took a mile. It needs the propeller mushroom to get out, true. Well, I don't think there's any way this does less than 1700. Yeah, we good.
Well fought, the wizard. And now, get me out of here. We must be away from here. Meet me at the pavilion before the Monkeystons attack.
Sometimes I wonder if people should have access to bank accounts. Real. Can't trust everybody like that. Did we learn if the Novus soundtrack is like remixes of existing songs in the game?
Round one to Valencia. So, what have I missed?
Donna Manzana came to invade our valley with a cadre of conquistadores. They ran right into our troops. It was a great victory. Manzana is ours.
Ah, so round two also goes. Or perhaps I can be gracious to our ally. Wizard, go to the holding tent. Tell Captain Argento to release the Don and bring him here.
Alright, this fight is... It's gonna be one where we need one of these, I'm gonna be honest. And I think it's an ice minion too, so maybe that. He does know Path B Wyvern, so... Gotta be
Il
careful.
mio capitano? Ah, he is within. Enter, wizard.
Maybe I'll lean on Fire Elf a bit.
Wizard, is there some new crisis we must deal with?
You've freed Principe Mario? Excelente. The furry little fools will learn quite a lesson. Free Don Manzana? The real Principe would never release an enemy without a full, unconditional surrender. Soldati!
Okay, if it ends up being that we just need a bunch of traps, then that's the direction I'll take, but for now, we'll go with this. Demonic starting hand. He doesn't have Snow Shield, does he? Should have checked on that, but no, he does not. One tower shield. I do have Shrike, just in case. Kinda don't like how many buffs he's got. 1500 just because. Okay. Kinda happy he's just been passing this whole time. Alrighty, we can do this. And I'm pretty sure at this point, like, as long as he just doesn't have a brace. I don't know, man. I don't want to let myself be too vulnerable. Like, I don't want to frenzy. So I'll strike. Because he's got 4 buffs right now, and I don't want to make that 5. Alright, so we'll giant, and that should do it, but if it doesn't, I'm reasonably confident we can barrage later and strike. Yeah, we're good.
Our conflict is causing that horrifying noise? Very well then. In the name of a peace and a geologic stability, I release the dome.
You will pay dearly for this. Eh? You're letting me go? On Mario's orders? Very well. I accept this apology.
Kinda wanna see how much Penguin does. Yeah, it would do like probably 50k. Like, it would have done mass if I had the extra shad.
All right, Master of Miracle, esteemed friend, how?
And I suppose, my equally dear friend, arresting you was perhaps presumptuous. In the glory of the miraculous grove, we lost sight, I guess.
Even I must...
Marliabone?
No, I blame a design. Do you not see it? He gave the penguins our tasty Valencian snapper. He gave you your endless bananas. He put our Valencian steel in the wrong place. Our asking design of thing.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Above all.
Yeah, I don't want to hear your voice anymore. But dude, the duelist is going to be a very hard fight. I don't know what I'm going to do for it yet. Probably just sit under brace for as much of it as I can.
What you are about to see is strange, but do not be afraid. Come, my friend. Design, show yourself.
Have you come seeking more steel? No, something else. You seek a fight? Wizard, why do they wish to fight? I would quite happily give them anything they want.
And that is the problem.
Why is he a baby?
I sense greed in you. Desire for wealth and resources in excess of your need.
Aye, that is actually much more disturbing.
Enough!
If that is your wish, I can manifest ideal opponents and a battleground for you through there.
Excellent! Wizard!
Alright, so the first two fights, pretty straightforward. Yeah, it's just the duelist that could be a problem.
Ah! This is no duel! This is an ambush!
We want fruit. Fruit is fairy. Fairy is power. We will bless you when you are dead.
Because, yeah, he does have a lot of outgoing damage. His Spirits honestly isn't that bad, though, so I think with Brace, we should be fine. Just a matter of surviving. Okay. Frost Giant, Snowball Barrage. Should be fine damage here. No crit, but I don't think we need it. Yeah, we're good.
Is this what Dasein thinks of us?
Yes, Don Manzana, it is.
We are perfect. We love art. We love a Vuelta. But most of all, we love ourselves.
Streaming at a reasonable time? Yeah, dude. I'm going to be busy later tonight, as one could say. So the usual Demon Hours stream will not be happening. Yup. Is he getting fucked up? Maybe, bro. Potentially, hypothetically, theoretically, anecdotally. $642 HP, this should be fine. I think I'm just throwing in like an A-bomb or something for the duelist.
Oh! That was unflattering! There's no way to go but a
Forward.
Apologies, it took some time to find the perfect form. You do seem to enjoy fighting everybody, but this, I think, will do.
The Dread Turtle King! That isn't the form you choose! He threw hammers at my head and nearly dropped me in the lava!
A worthy opponent for you, no?
No! I mean, yes! For I am a Prince Mario the Mario... Ow! Oh, my ankle! Oh, no! She's twisted beyond repair! Oh, my second most fight in my stead. Go on now, Wizard. Fight in my stead.
Alright, bro. Whatever you say. Croc hat should be fine. Everything else should also reasonably be fine. The main deal with this fight is just going to be, like, we're going to just not frenzy at all. We're just going to sit under brace. For the whole fight, of course. And can he bubble? I don't think he can bubble. Can his minion bubble? His minion can't bubble. So with that in mind, I think the play here is quite obvious. So, alright, what do we want to do? Yeah, we'll do an A-bomb. So, yeah, we'll probably get like 5 buffs up, and then Frost Giant, and then from there, to be honest, I could just use one more blade and then use the bubble for the second wave, and then for the last one, just a bubble A-bomb should do it. So, okay. I would very much like to pull brace reasonably early. That would be very nice of the game to let me do that. Or not, man. whatever you say. Tell Leon to mail you some of his Jack Daniels. Facts, bruh. Motherfuckers be like, keep politics out of my game. Wizard101 is not political. And then there's Novus. At least Ori tried to help. This motherfucking ore should be turned into glue. I'm saying, man. So, okay, the minion does not have any sort of blade removal. Is that right? Right, okay. So yeah, we'll be fine just as long as we can sustain. Maybe get life pips. This is the same blade, but we'll figure something out. Very glad I've got brace. And I'm also very glad his pierce is low. They put some respect on my man Luigi, though. They did. They did not completely butcher him. Alright, game, if it's all the same, I would like to pull a card that I can use this next turn. Shadow Pip passes kidney stone. Real. Dude. Oh my god. Alright, I'm just gonna brace. Screw it. I know, still got rounds left. And I might have to heal next round as well. If I could pull, like, I don't know, maybe a bubble, something of the sort, you know what I mean? I'd take in a power if I have to. Oh, there's my bubble at least, so that's good. I will do that. I think I'm gonna pin that. I got to. Okay, there's a blade I can use. I probably won't need to take the 20 off. Jeez, I mean, I'm gonna need to heal before too long. If my pulls hadn't been meat and trash this whole time, I wouldn't need to heal, but such is life. Okay. Only getting $1,000 out of it now. Okay. Oh, I should have braced. I'll do that next round. Yeah, talking about Luigi and Wiz is giving me a game theory. Oh boy. Yeah, let's rebrace, and then I'll probably heal again. Another plague is at the World Trade Center. Okay, what do we want to do? I mean, I don't mind, or no, it's probably better to heal and then blade. My 2022 vibes this fight, yeah. Doing it over and over and over again for some pins in the ring. Another Scald is at the World Trade Center. This one's triple buffed. Okay, so we're gonna do this, then we're gonna Frost Giant, then we're gonna brace, then we may empower. Just don't hit me too hard. Or do that for that matter, goddamn. Does it even say you have this on the wiki? It does. Bro. I just get Mario Karted. Like, no pun intended with that either. Every single fight in this goddamn world. Alright, I guess I will... I know, I probably want to brace, because he'll Meteor. Honestly, there's a non-zero chance I'll need to reshuffle. And just try and pull heals. Because the pulls this fight have been just atrocious. Like, it has never been this bad before. The Wizard would agree with Luigi Mangione. I think so. With all that the Wizard has done, you know? Alright, so the minion passed, that's good. So now we can hit and then see what we want to do from there. And then I think Empower Barrage should do it for the second life. Oh my god, is he alive? He would be fucking alive. I should have gotten rid of the plague. Alright, new plan. I'm gonna have to A-bomb and reshuffle. And then try and just heal spam as best as I can. Gotta cycle better, bro. Yeah, man. Let me just cycle better when I pull all 4 of my braces first round. What type of magical wizard would be best idea for self-defense? I don't know, bro. Shooting a lightning bolt at somebody, that kind of is just a taser, isn't it? Yeah, the A-bomb was easily the move there. Okay. Yeah. Do this. And then, ideally, we pull a brace. We brace, we satyr. Yeah. Alright, we did get the brace. Won't need to bubble again. At about 2400 HP, I think it's doable. AKA bomb, yeah. It was pretty good. Unbuffed Scald, good for us right there. Of course we're not going to pull anything we need though. Not that it would have mattered, because I didn't even get the pip. I will get rid of 1 brace. Do you think the US military would invest resources into making storm wizards to Tempest spam Iraq or something? Bro, they would if they could. I guarantee you they would. Still just not seeing any of what I need. I don't know, maybe it would have been wise to just send a barrage this turn, but... Another Scald. This one crit and buffed. For some reason, I just can't pull anything. To be honest, though, if I... Or no, let me absolutely brace this round. But if I were to A-bomb into a barrage, I think that may do it, depending on... Yeah, we'll see. If I pull an enchant, that's what I'll do. Okay. So we'll A-bomb. And that should do 7660. We've got 4 buffs to our name. I'd be very surprised if this didn't kill. Maybe we'll heal if we feel the need. Because here comes the rain of fire. Yeah, that did plenty. So how much health does he come back with is the big question. And can I do it with one barrage? This initial hit will do nothing at least, so that's good for me. What is that? He can just still hit me, I guess. Okay, 38-30. I don't think I do that without a crit. But he doesn't have pips, so I can survive long enough to blade and then do it. I don't think he has a natural attack, does he? No. And yeah, he can't do anything below 4 pips. Wait, I am alive, right? Mantle. It's gonna come down to, do I power the mantle, isn't it? Alright, let's see it. Because if I fizzle, I die. Okay. Oh my god. First try on the Dasein Duelist. That's actually kind of unexpected.
You won? I won! The thrill of a victory has miraculously healed my ankle.
How very wonderful for you. What was all this for again?
Come with me. I will show you.
Good amount of spell limits from that, though, so that's helpful. Let me throw my usual gear back on. I think it's just changing out 2 pieces, yeah.
Design, show yourself.
As you wish.
No, no more of that.
What? I did not agree to that. Take the steel, but those trees are ours.
The trees are still yours, to tend to and raise naturally, not to mine.
A small price we pay to you, you mean? For your lumber and goods?
Would you prefer we go back to fighting until this world shakes itself to pieces?
Very well. Dasein, is it? Do as His Highness requests. Grant none on this world any further boons.
Splendid! Now, let us...
You know, I'm not sure anyone can be the glue that binds those 2 civilizations. But I wonder...
No use shouting, wizard. Dasein is gone. Is this manticore you're asking about important? Well, come along. Let us go compromise.
Tammany Blue also 170. I'm saying, bro. This next quest will put us at 166. How much Synthonium do you have? A whopping 6. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how I got so little. Or 9, actually, but I am not even halfway to being able to craft a piece that I need of Merciless Gear. After having done like 100 runs of everything. What's up, Anthony? Welcome to the chat.
Wondrous news, my friends! Principe Mario the Mario, the House Mario, has saved you all. It is with a great humility that I...
For now.
What was that?
Nothing. You are very impressive. Surely a lasting peace has come to Novus.
Not another earthquake. What is that?
It is a flag. A flag grown straight from the ground. Straight from Dasein himself.
down! The
Up level 166. I could try to give you my 13 if you want. Yeah, no, not with the delay. And even if you did give me 13, all I'd be able to make is the hat. Which I'd want to just replace with Eon anyway.
Now we shall get to the bottom of this. What are these devices? They were not here before. No time for curiosity. Come, the governor awaits our complaint.
So there's not another boss until Don Manzana himself. It's just a bunch of mobs and elites. Crazy work.
And that is why you are not but ill-bred, uncultured swine. Patui! No wonder you have renegade dogs of war.
Forget the renegades. We must discuss the flags growing from the ground. What schemes have you been hatching, dog?
If Marleybonian flags have been growing from the ground itself, is that not the endorsement of Dasein we so richly deserve? Is it not proof that this whole world is property of the Marleybonian Empire?
I defy your proof!
Quiet. Contracts, I believe, are your currency. Come with me. Esteemed delegates, allow me to introduce Phileas Dog and their wondrous thought translator machine.
Wondrous is the word. With this machine, I can reveal the innermost ponderings of anyone. All I need is a sample on which to tune it. Samples like those from the Urks the wizard provided me earlier. Now let's see what our most beneficent living world has to say.
That hardly clears things up.
It's probably just Urks chewing on the spire cables again. Patience all. Come with me, assistant. Let's take a look.
I remember Daphne Blue back at like level 1. Think that stream was my first time on your channel. That's gas. and now here we are, so close to the end of the series.
Yes. Much better away from all the politics. I can finally think. My mind is again abuzz with notions of... Oh, the Urks! Specifically those fetching Urks over there. Utterly tantalizing in their unobtainability. Anyway, they like to chew on the cables. Living up to their name, the little devils. Those cables attached to conductors I installed on each spire. A harrowing feat of applied science, if I do say so myself. They help us attune to Dasein's unique thought frequency and transmit it to devices like the one in my lab. Frame of mind? Exactly. Soon we will understand his complete frame of mind. But first, you must shoo off those fetching Urks.
Uh-oh. I completely forgot to set my deck, but we should be fine enough. Toss I past the kidney sound for a second. Yeah, sounds like it. So that's a 50 shield. Channel is about to hit 1 year old on the 30th too. Crazy. Real. Alright, so this will clear the first guy for sure. As for the second, we'll work on that. $11.61, not real confident in that, I'll say. Mm-hmm. So how much is this healing for? $12.90. So fun, so cool. Alright. Let's play it again. Two of 3. And let's fix up this deck real quick. Alright. All is well now. Balance fire. Mana burns and mantles, here we come. And diffuses, probably. Alright, I will be right back actually.
I say, what a rousing display of fantastical fisticuffs! Now, let's survey the damage. From here, the cables and conductors appear to be in working order. Splendid! Now my thought translator should function. Rottingham will get Dasein to validate his silly territorial contract, and then I begin building the network. Think of it. A thought translator in every home. Each settler of New Vicorgia will have a direct line to Dasein. If he can truly manifest thought as substance, everyone's wishes will be reality. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. For now, let's just return to my lab and make sure the blasted contraption isn't on fire again.
Nothing has changed.
What do you mean? The static is gone. Reception is as clear as the Queen's crystal. Just give him a minute to clear his throat of his mind.
Everywhere is, Marleybone, 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 Marleybone!
Oh, skip the dialogue. My fault.
What now?
It emerged from the storeroom over yonder. Wizard, shall we investigate? Oh my! Dasein is really showing his support for Her Majesty's reign, isn't he? That face it's making isn't very supportive, though, is it?
I would imagine not. I got mad elf. Dasein slowly growing hatred towards the British. Now that's character growth. Yeah. He's waking up. He's beginning to understand what the rest of us understand. Somehow I didn't get the shed.
Strange. What could have caused that monster? Was it stress like the Urks? Is the debate over territory causing Dasein anxiety? No. The monster only featured a Marleybone flag. Surely if the others were the problem, they'd be present as well. Oh, dash it all. It's us, isn't it? Our demands, our claims, our... Oh dear!
You're getting it. They understand.
We must shut down the machine, the conduits, all of it! We have made a terrible mistake!
Nonsense. Dasein is in full support of our empire. He can't stop chanting our name.
Marleybone! 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 Ah!
Quite right.
Because we are hurting him. Foolish! We used Urk samples, manifestations of his stress. Everything we say is filtered through that stress, which causes more stress. And like any stressor, we become all he can think about, even as thinking about us causes more stress.
These are flags.
Deadly stress pimples. As we've seen, they can come alive and attack us. We must shut down the machine.
No, not until I have an official contract with Dasein. Oh, not one word from you, wizard. Away, all of you. Out of this lab at once.
Very well. But know that I am sending for Citizen Rocopier herself.
Wizard, if I may have a word or several in private, this way.
The British causing the world stress again.
Right, well, as you know, I am Marleybonian, loyal to Queen and Skyway and all that, but I feel we must defy Rottingham. It pains me to say such a thing, both as a patriot and an inventor, but you've seen the effect the translator is having. If it continues, the damage could be catastrophic. Standard bears everywhere, and the world itself screaming in rage. Rottingham won't let us near the device in the lab. He'll guard it like he would a steak bone. But the towers... The boxes on the side are easily replaced, but the machinery within is another matter. Destroy those, and the translator is just a box with Urk bits inside. Which is to say fascinating, but largely ornamental. Hurry now.
I see you had the same idea as I, wizard. After you. Do not try to reason with them, a wizard. Not if you shout, nor tease, nor take their shoes. It is their code. They will only react if you approach that which they guard.
I do like the play on British royal guards, though. They're so goofy. Nathaniel's favorite. And the crit block. Alrighty. Blade and send it.
You royal curs! When I'm done, this tower, you must continue to the next of these contraptions, wizard. Don Manzana will meet you there.
Earthquake Gaming, yup. That's Wiz. Alright, we're going to the second tower. Oh wow, what could happen here?
By all that is righteous and filled with vitamins, what manner of creature is that? The stress pimples. I think I shall contract out the popping of them to you. Pay by the hour, no lunch, and no benefits.
Okay,
Go!
bro. That's just worker exploitation. Alright, yeah, given the shield and everything, I'm just gonna frenzy. No crit gaming.
By all the power of potassium. Now, I'll deal with the machine. You go to the next tower.
There's a third tower. Alright, I know that I've not gotten the... What's it yet? The talking head. I think I know where it is. But we don't go back there for a little bit.
Wizard, salut! I take it you are responsible for deactivating the other towers. C'est magnifique! Worry not about this one. Oui, I have been informed of the situation, and my soldiers are already inside, dealing with whoever they find. See for yourself if you wish.
Okay. You destroyed the machine. What will you do now?
What we do with all imperialist dogs? We put you down. Stop? Who says stop? Wizard, you side with these hounds? These fiends? These pokas of their wild minds? To side with the enemy is to be the enemy. Off with their heads!
Please no Legion shields. That would be greatly appreciated. Yep. Hit into hit as per usual.
Retreat, citizens! Retreat and live to revolt another day!
Thank you, Wizard. Oh, but this tower's knackered. My days as a guard are done.
Knackered. That's crazy.
Did you fight my soldiers?
Problem?
After this, and convincing Dasein to cut off our fish, I'm beginning to doubt your commitment to Penguinonia. I suppose my fellow citizens can get overexcited from time to time, and we starting an incident with Marleybone is premature. Very well, I accept your excuse. Now, let us be off.
Hey, look, chaps! It's those penguins that invaded our tower! And it's that wizard that attacked General Booth earlier! Get him again!
I specifically wanted to get 2 death mobs. Not a nice one. Oh, and I didn't even realize I didn't get any health at all. Oops. Yep, 99% Shad Gauge.
Starting to think we're not very good at this, lads. Back to patrol.
We literally did not have to fight you, dude. That's crazy.
Pathetic excuses for soldiers. But it is their commander who shall bear the full brunt of my wrath. Rottingham thinks he can torture the world into submission. I will not have it. Will you, wizard? Bien. Then let us make for the governor's house.
I will say, if I cannot get to like the quest where we fight the Eon of Atavus by 5:30, I will probably just record that fight for the ending, just because of how long it'll take. Just a heads up.
You cretins. Do you have any idea what you have done? Of course not. You are failures all, screeching at the successes of your betters.
Failures? We overthrew an empire to establish our freedom.
You ousted a few slovenly walruses with outside help. And you, Monquista, fell to drought. And Valencia, ha! Bested by your own machines.
You dare! Well, he is not wrong. The spiral was wrecked by your mechanical armada. I do not recall any recompense for that.
Without us, in effect.
Perhaps we'd all best just calm down. All this bickering, all this, well, greed is hurting the world. If only we could talk to Dasein, he could...
Ha! You have not even found the frame of mind, and you honestly think you are the best of us.
Frame of mind? Wizard, you mentioned that before. But let us go outside and find it. Excitable bunch, aren't they? At any rate, tell me about this frame of mind. I see. Our explorers did report a floating picture frame of an especial peculiarity. When they approached it, it flew away with great haste. They saw it enter a nearby cave, but dared not follow. Perhaps the frame will be more amenable to you? Most people seem to be.
There's the talking head. Big dub.
Did you see that? It just flew away from us. Why?
Instinct, maybe? Like an animal recoiling at the unfamiliar? This is only a subconscious fragment of Dasein, after all. It needs someone it trusts to expand its frame of mind.
So, go ahead, Wizard. We're not gonna stop you.
Splintered Lands.
We are superior. We bark. We play. We mark our territory with flags. All the spiral should be ruled by us. You must feel ruled. You must heal.
The progress we're making this stream has been so much quicker than in part 1. Quest number 73. We're already 20 quests deep at about 2 hours in. We got about 15 left. Of course, he's just stalling. So going all the way to the end for this episode? Yeah, that is the goal. I think combined this episode is going to be like 5.5 hours of like stream footage, which is kind of mental.
Dogs are bullies. They bark. They bother. They mark ours as theirs. They must be scratched. All the worlds must be scratched.
But yeah, if it gets to about 45 minutes from now and I'm not like on the Atavus quest, and I probably am just gonna record that. I was waiting for the crypt block, not gonna lie. Ow, but we got one. There was, in fact, a crypt block. How much HP? I'm not doing 1341 without a crit. Just don't heal the fucker. Oh my god. Well, at least he didn't heal himself. And that's still 1600 that I'm gonna need to find a way to do. Moon and Death. I don't know. I think I might Frenzy first. Then take a 6-pip hit. Yeah, 2153. I'm gonna do that. Just heal spamming. That's helpful at least. Just as a heads up, not only that, you may want to fish for first, but also try to get the monkey form. Yeah, that was my plan. I was up very late last night, and the Atavus fight just crossed my mind. And I decided the plan for that is going to be, I'm going to get the Monkistan form, and I'm going to whittle all 4 of them down, but the penguin is going to be the one that I kill. Just so that way I can, like, blade twice and then frost giant.
Difference breeds separation.
Separation breeds exclusion.
Exclusion breeds resentment.
Resentment breeds scratching.
Would everyone not be better together? The same, unified, one world. Join us, Wizard.
Because you barely take damage when you're in polymorph form, so I don't think it'll be too bad. $30,000 health, I should be fine. Just as long as I can both be first and get the Monkistan form. That's the big thing. Why? I feel like there's more ghost blocks than actual crit blocks. It's kind of mental. Oh wow, he's at 117 health. I sure am glad he was stunned for 1 round instead of dead. Can that just be an immolate? Thank God. Getting in the series over the weekend? Not over this weekend. It'll probably be weekend after this one.
The everything is impossible.
The everything is self-defeating.
The everything
Rejects the everything else.
Wizard, is that you?
This looks like an MLG 2016 edit, bro. Can I? Okay.
Wizard, this is it. I can feel the breach is opening, the connections growing together. I am becoming unified again. I can feel them all. Monkista, Valencia, Polaris, Marleybone, and more. All my shards, the empty ones. I am strong enough now to reach them. And each lot hurts and hates and fights and screams. Allure! The argument, it persists. They never stopped after you left, and I am all sides at once. You numpties lack the basic competence to properly exploit this world's resources. You need us to oversee you. Is that a remark about my height? I will have you know the tall slip on banana peels as much as the short. Only the righteous profit from the divine. But it is not divine, it is design. And what would any of you do with his gifts? You lack our artistry. With this world, we can make wonders, which you will sell back to us with a markup taller than a Monkistan. No, I do not accept this, or your oversight, or your holy bananas. Tui. Pity? Then we've no choice. Our navy is approaching your settlements even now. Wait, you can't. How dare you? We will fight back. Ah! Wizard, something terrible is happening.
Wizard, you're alive!
Yeah?
I mean, I assumed you'd be alive, but one never really knows, right? And the world has gone mad and everyone is fighting? Oh, there's a war now. Right, yes, focus. The negotiations ever so slightly deteriorated. Marylebone launched its fleet, as did Valencia and Monquista. Penguin troops have been parachuting down through breaches and annexing buildings for their revolution. And then there are those. We have to help, somehow. Oh, I have a how. But no. First, there. The Bowl and Biscuit. Penguins have taken hostages and demanded Rottingham stand down. But he's not here. Save them, then come to my lab.
We love crit rating. I love how my damage potential is squandered by sheer RNG bullshit out of my control. Yeah, dude. It wouldn't even matter, though, if my spell did actual damage.
Do not worry. Soon all will be well. You will join the growing penguin empire. You will have fish and icy slides and...
Marley-mite?
Pity! There will be no Marley-mite. It is vile and rancid. You will develop superior taste as citizens of... Wizard! Citizen Maxine said you might challenge us. She said we would fail horribly, but that we should sow with honor. And so we shall.
Alright, so there's just a few more mob fights. And then we will fight the Don himself. 64%, surely this won't take too terribly long, right? Okay, buddy. Didn't need to do that. Still killed him, though. I like how the one that crit blocked is the one that died. $87. You want to just randomly immolate so badly, even though you're ice.
The revolution against everyone has only begun.
I bet it has. Serves them right. Bad-mouthing Marley-mite like that. We'll keep hiding here, yes? Till the sky fighting stops.
Damn, that's a lot of boats. After 2016 will be 10 years ago next year, it's gonna make me kill myself. Yeah, dude, it's kind of crazy to think about.
Ah, splendid. Maybe now we can put an end to this saber-rattling ruckus before they blow up the world they wish to conquer. I mean, a sentient world wizard, a being unlike anything in existence, and all they can think of is who owns it. Fortunately, I have an idea, a notion, a plan, a teleporter. It may not work, but if it does, huzzah! Use the machine. I set it to take you to the nearest invading skyship. Fight your way across the fleet to find the leaders. Rottingham, Don Manzana, Mario Di Mario, Rocopia. If you get to them, they can call their fleets off. Now go!
Level 167.
What? Invaders! We've been boarded. Take a wizard to the plank.
$2016 was like the first year for me where I feel like I can remember most of it. Yeah, I feel like I was barely sentient up until maybe 2010 or something.
this won't stop the Valencian war machine. Nothing will stop us until this world and its spoils are ours. Principe Mario, you really think our commander is on the front line vessel? He's safely back in Puerto Nuovo, behind the guarded ley-lined gate. The bridge, huh? You plan to hop across ships to reach Puerto Nuovo through that? I wish you would have said so before the fight. I'd have let you go. I do enjoy watching fools suffer for their folly.
What is the matter with those artillerymen? I told them to destroy the rowboat. How are we to win a war if we can't destroy one boat?
Sorry, sir. They said the majesty of the magical sky was in their eyes.
They always say that. Just fling the wizard overboard.
Hypothetically speaking, if the wizard were to be thrown overboard, could we not just, like, teleport to Conatus?
You want to find Don Manzana? Then you must take a rowboat through the bridge to Puerto Novo. Good luck with that.
Which level? Currently level 167.
Way to scoop up that dinghy, lads. Now, let's throw our cats back to the currents.
Getting very, very close to the end of the game. I don't think we'll hit max level in Novus, but it will happen pretty early on in Wallaroo. Can you show your gear? Show.
Well, dash it all. Rottingham, he's not here. He's leading the ground assault into Puerto Nuovo. I suppose if you took a boat to the ground and waited long enough, you'd find him. His victory is assured, after all, yes.
So, hat, Malevolent. I need to get the Eon hat, though, like ASAP Rocky. And then, Chrysalis Robe, Malevolent Boots. These two you can just find in the Bazaar. For the wand, I've got another wand you can find in the Bazaar. You have Geniathane from Darkmoor, another Bazaar amulet, but it's good because it gives a 45 blade and some resistant block. Merciless Ice Ring, I was lucky enough to get this. And then Quit Damage Pet, a Blink Cobra, I guess, if that matters, and then another deck from Chrysalis.
Wizard, tell me you've come to save us. Grazie. The Malabonian and even the Monkiston fleets are bombarding the village. I thought we settled this, but no. And worse, there are monsters. Oily, shadowy abominations. They chased some of my men into that building there. Per favore, you must rescue them.
Help! Somebody please help us!
Battle of the Three Armies. Check that quest out. the IRLs know about the Wizard101 channel. Only like a couple. And I'd like to keep it that way. And the only ones that know, like, would have found out anyway. Because I live with them. Please, sir, don't force me to farm you on Atavus. I've been good. I think I'll do that on my own time. I'll, like, team up or something. To be honest, the last boss, those packs that cost $5.99, and I'm not even sure if I can buy those packs. Until I beat the boss. Could be wrong, though. Of course. Every time there's that little pause, I know it's coming. He was still fine though, because he had a frenzy up.
They won't stop fighting, and I am them, made of them. Their thoughts are in my thoughts, and my thoughts war against each other. I am and hate Marleybone. I am and hate Valencia. It is too much. The frames were supposed to give me control, but the stream of thoughts has become a tidal wave. I can barely hear my own mind in the crashing waves. Tell me, how do I ebb the tide? How do I stop them?
Hello? Hello?
I think the wizard is in a trance. Not quite. Just communing with, nothing.
You saved them. I am again in your debt, my friend. If you wish to stop this frivolous fighting, you have only one hope. Princess Pesca, the intended governor of Puerto Nuevo. She arrived as the fighting began, but was rushed to a safe room. Find her, and she can overrule Mario. She can end this madness.
Alrighty. Governor's safe room. So, our first major fight, I guess, against like a real boss.
You thought us in your debt. You thought us tiny, misbegotten apes you can just kick around.
Sir, you are being unreasonable. Cease this violence at once. We can live together here amicably, as we have done before.
We are not amicable. We are Monquistan. Your Principe belittled us, bullied us, stole the divine blessing from us. All for your wares, your market, your wealth. What about my wares, and my market, and my wealth? No, the wishes must return. The grove must return. Today, we topple giants and use them to fertilize a new future, a new crop of holy bananas.
Alright, so the play here is to use Deathly Depths. It's the only, I guess, quote-unquote lore spell that Daphne has at the moment, so that's what we're going to use. But otherwise, we'll use a Snowball Barrage to clean up and reshuffle if we have to. Sounds good to me. My upload schedule is trash, so my roommates haven't had any opportunities to catch me making vids. Hey, that's what's up. All of my wizards got Reaver from pack because farm is a struggle. Just for Selenopolis to drop and finally make that easier. That's tough. One time my friend Sod caught me streaming Squid Games because he needed to give me my key. Bruh. Hey, that was Squid Games though. I feel like I missed a couple chapters here. Maybe. What's up, Blaine? When actually was the last budget walk stream that you caught? I think if I just pull my feints, I should be able to kill Manzana himself. But I don't like all of the buffs, because he's got, like, what, 2 blades and a feint. So, that is no fun. If this does above 5,000, I'm just gonna flee and come back, to be honest. Especially because I won't be able to target him with another feint. Oh, only 2.5? That's not bad. Oh, and it didn't even... Oh, that must be Path B, isn't it? Wanna check on that? It is. Good to know. Alright, so I will feint. And then Frenzy, Depths. Or I probably don't even need to Frenzy, I could just send a Depths. It's been at least a month since I saw the walkthrough. First time logging into Wizard over a month was like 2 days ago. Yeah, that's what's up. Quick little detox. I did 2,300 for no reason. Boss himself has got a lot of pips though, I don't like that. But yeah, if I can get him this turn, we may be in good. So let's do that. The minion has like literal feints on, so I don't think we need to worry much at all. Yeah, I did mass. But as long as Manzana himself dies, I don't think there's a reality in which that minion can kill me. Yeah, the strongest hit he could use would be a Scarecrow. This has to kill though. I think it does because it's 2 feints. But 17k is steep no matter how you cut it. Yeah, 19k, that was close. Congratulations to Daphne Blue to be the first ever Ice Wizard to cast Deathly Depths. Yeah. For real. Alright, so a feinted Snowball Barrage. Even with a crit block, there's no way, right? I just know I've got to do this, because before too long, he's going to have the pips to kill me again, so... Yeah, 222. That's close. And I just sort of raw dogged this whole fight going second with the damage setup. Honestly, I don't think I've played since before Test Realm came out. Has anything decent actually happened? Nope, not really. Quite to the contrary, actually. Yeah, I accounted for this. Yeah. Calculated. Bullshit proof.
Pero, my wealth! My wealth!
Thank you, stranger. With him as our hostage, we can force the Monkeyston fleets to stand down. But there is yet more we must do. Come with me.
Okay, reset the deck. There we go.
You may be the first sensible person I've met in this accursed colony. I'm afraid our next course of action is to stop that fool Mario. He had one job. Don't ruin things before I arrive. And now he leads our forces in a backdoor invasion of New Vicorgia across an unclaimed rock. Not a full shard, or a large platform, I'm told we discovered through one of the breaches. It contains another ley line to New Vicorgia. One can walk an army across it right into the heart of Marleybone Settlement, establish a beachhead, and take the fight to Regent Square. Forget Novus. This could spark a war across the spiral. You must stop him. I'll arrange transport to the contested shard. The vessel will await you at the docks.
Alright. Leyline and the Unicorn.
No, that's not right. People must choose to come together. They cannot be forced into it. That was Morg's way. The old ones. In this, you are wrong.
I'd like to get some more health before I go over there, if it's all the same. Would the game like to give any to me? Some polygons over there, but ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, that'll be good. They won't even give us a portal that actually works. They just went on, nah, fuck this event and deleted it. Real. Love the content. Thank you, Damon. Appreciate ya. Very close to the end of Novus at this point. In case you want to stick around. The actually works part I'm using very loosely, but still, yeah.
Oh, well targeted. This ship and everything on it and in its general vicinity is property of Polari.
And everything in its general vicinity, gas. Alright, so this is going to be the longest fight we do. In this little instance. 18% Chad meter though. I think we've got a blade twice, then frenzy, then double hit. Or just, I mean, look man, whatever you want to do. I'm fine with that. What's our Chad meter say now? 27. Not even a gain of 10. And okay, very cool. I know I still have fire elves, so maybe I'd go for that instead. Because I bet I could kill through a tower. What is that? Can't make that up. Am I about to get chain stunned? Is that what's happening? I love how they haven't patched guild hopping yet. At this point, it's a feature. Maybe they understand that like patching guild hopping would just kill guilds entirely. They really should just remove the cooldown. Can I power this? Yes, I can. Screw you, your brace, and your 2 stacked shields. Alright, Frost Giant. Did that little damage even without a shield. That's insane.
Parachute, mes amis! Parachute down to the land!
Of course it is you. A sheep stolen from our lands, not but the wizard. How? And when there are disputes, we have a specific manner of resolving them. How about you?
Yeah, bro was too scared to fight the Dazan duelist now. He's not even gonna fight me. Alright, one plague is at the World Trade Center. A brace is at the World Trade Center. Definitely gonna have to frenzy. And then double hit. Feint is somewhat helpful. There's no way they do 6,000 damage in a turn, right? Did you hear about Richard's story about how some dude basically got permabanned for playing Beastman Hunt because of a glitch? That's been happening forever, and I hate it. I've seen people get, like, cheaters never prospered in, like, raids and the Nightmare and all that. And they get, like, shadow banned from Beastmoon for some reason. Like, it has nothing to do with the two of those. But I guess if there's another bug, that's goofy as hell. How do you like ice? It has been fun at times, downright painful at others.
Oh, bravissimo. Without us, Marleybone will burn his world's resources in a putrid factories. Polaris, will hoard them as trophies. Is that really better than us turning them into works of beauty that would outlast the years? A design is a gift to the Spiral. You should have let the Spiral dictate his use.
What you call unity, others would call oppression, no? True. Their separation leads to fighting. The fighting hurts me. I am allowed to defend myself. That is not immoral.
When I emailed them about it, customer service literally went, it was an intentional feature, something like that. Yeah. I don't get that at all. Like, you do just need to spam email chaos support sometimes to get them to budge. Mario the type to wear a cheese hat in Wisconsin to try and get a candidate elected. Mario DeMario the type to pour 25 million crowns into one election and lose. You know, I wonder if I can't attenuate Maxine. If they've thought of that or not.
So then tell me your idea to resolve things. Tell me about the first world.
I personally wouldn't listen.
Wizard, I will say this to you once, and then what happens next is on your own head. Stay out of our way.
I'm gonna really enjoy kicking your ass. Alrighty. Funniest part about all this is that it's Wisconsin. If this place wasn't a swing state, it'd be top 10 in the most irrelevant states in the U.S. Probably. I imagine so. I probably could just frenzy now and then just double hit. Is that a juju? Oh my god. I'm prepared, but it's still annoying as all hell. Jesus. 1448 for nothing. Okay. They didn't even make him a boss. That's how irrelevant that character was. Yeah. Pretty much. Alright, Frost Giant, or do I get stunned? What's going on? Can't make that up. Wild Bolt, if it hits max, okay. If I get GG'd again, or do I die? Is that what's going on? Just another, like, dude. This is insane. Insert note, stun lock for 3+ rounds, juju spam, gas. I also did go on less than half of my health, so that also, I did kind of invite that. I sent you the pic of Tammy Baldwin and the cheesehead though? I think I did see that. I don't think you sent it, but I think I saw it. Yep, first round stun makes another appearance. And the stun shield is immediately gone. Let's go. I bet I get Stormlorded next round. About the boss. At this rate, I am going to have to record Eon of Atavus. Yep, what did I tell you? Stormlorded by the boss. And then he is going to single stun me to take out the shield. And then I might be able to get one hit in before I'm stunned again. So we just have to operate like where you're going to be getting chain stunned the whole fight. So I think what we need to do is, I think we're at a point where a single buff Frost Giant will kill the minion. Oh, but of course, you know, we gotta deal with the goddamn Juju now too. Alrighty. If he can't stun me, he'll do that. Okay, empower, empower, there we go. Got one. So I'll do this, and then send a Frost Giant next turn. Or to be honest, like they don't have any shields or anything, I might just send a Barrage. Because I have the opportunity to. Yeah, we'll just eradicate them. I got 13 pips. Their own fault for stun locking me for that long. Yeah, womp womp. Put the fries in the bag, bitch.
So what now? I just surrender? Sulk back to my town, my tail between my legs? Valencia has reigned in Monquista and silenced their own cannons.
Yeah, get rolled, you yippin' Papillon.
Should I not seize this opportunity and lay claim to them all? Is it not my destiny? Even you can't fight the entire Royal Navy.
Hey, watch the space.
Governor Rottingham, sir. Thank the Queen I found you. The situation in New Vicorgia, sir, it's...
Spit it out, man.
It's the Pinguins, sir. They're everywhere. We need reinforcements, or we'll be overrun.
Oh, very well.
To New Vicorgia we go.
So the spiral is a decaying state? False life doomed to destruction, to tearing itself apart? If that is true, then reunification could preserve it. Is that your goal then, Manticore? To save everyone?
Wizard, snap out of it. Penguin troops have apparently seized my mansion. I can deal with them. You have another task. You wish to stop this conflict. Find Maxine Rocopiere. If you can get her forces to stand down, I will relent as well. No doubt she commands her troops from the rear in La Villa Rose.
Is this the main world? Haven't been past Marleybone? Yeah, it is. This is the world where level 160 was max. But, of course, you know. Yeah.
Salut again, wizard. I knew you would come. Design told me. Oui, he tells me all kinds of things now. I have opened my mind to his, and I see everything. I see truth. I see myself. You want to stop the fighting? No, never. Design has shown me the true face of Novus. Come, come. I want you to see it too.
Alright, so the strat is going to be to obviously kill the minions, preferably with a Frost Giant, but I do want to test a little something out with Attenuate, because as we've seen in, like, you know, the 3rd arc, some parts of the 4th arc, bosses with aura cheats sometimes don't replace auras if you attenuate them, so that's what we're going to try today.
You see, wizard, the true face of Novus is my face. It is me, it is mine. Everything is mine. Reflections. No, no, you're wrong. These are acknowledgements. Olive branches. Their sign is reaching out to embrace me, change me, empower, and reject all others.
Alright, so game plan is the same. If it doesn't work out like that, I will just put in a couple of those, and we'll make that work. Bet. Oh, man, I didn't put in the pet blade. Oops. So she does have unnerfed bugs, which is something I'll have to watch out for. Actually, yeah, no, I think what I need to do is this is risky, but if I kill the minions, then yeah, I just need to do 2,900 to all of them. And if I can't, that means I'll have to dig for a barrage. Damn it! Just, it's exactly as Nathaniel said earlier, I'm just at the mercy of crit RNG. How alive is it even? $342 goddamn HP, dude. Alright, let's start digging for that. And I want to just see if Attenuate will work. Yeah, but it doesn't look like she replaced the aura. So I will still take my barrage and see what we want to do, or maybe not. I mean, I'll do this while I wait for the shad. I thought I would get it this round, but I guess not. Maxine also has not changed her aura, so that's good to know. The sheer rage and disgust in that, damn it, yeah. I mean, that's just shit RNG. Because, look, now I'm getting fucking stunned because I crit failed on 1 out of 3 minions. Honestly, the crit fail matters less to me than the fact that if my hit didn't have a useless stun attached to it, it would have been dead anyway. Like, trash RNG or not trash RNG. And from the looks of things, I mean, we're already like we didn't even get the shad. I don't know what's taking it so long, and I've eaten about 2,000 more damage than I needed to because I crit failed. More than that. Spaghetti Code proud for 2022 doesn't even know Attenuate is a possibility. Yeah, I doubt. Yeah, it's probably exactly what's going on. So we'll just beam them, and I'll blade. But now I'm below 5,000 health. And who knows how that's going to go. Oh, okay, so she just has invulnerability still. Good to know. So Attenuate will at least replace the aura, but it won't get rid of the effect. Glad we figured that out before we buffed up and sent a huge hit. Okay, so yeah, she's got 2 buffs. I'm gonna calmly request that she doesn't decide to send a Glowbug Squall this turn. That would be very nice of you to not. Lord of Night, you want a Lord of Night so badly, thank you. Yeah, 1700 with a Lord of Night, I would have just been gassed by bugs. But now we gotta deal with a Barret Maxine. Okay. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Let's just start blading. Wondering who even codes Wiz. It's not Rapier, right? Yeah, no, it's different people. Anybody with the, I think, production tag in the official Discord are the actual developers of the game. I already have that blade, but meh. I'll get rid of that. Frenzy's probably off the table. Get Brave Storm. Block? No. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to live much longer, to be honest. I think I need to reset this fight and just get luckier next time. That's literally all that it is. 679 HP. I don't know if this kills me or not, but I'm resetting either way. Yeah, 24 HP. So I have to put it in the sheet, but still, you know, that's kind of fucked. And I'm certainly not going to let myself go second. Absolutely not. And I think I will get rid of these. I'll keep all the other stuff, though. She doesn't have minions, so maybe this means something good. She doesn't have minions. No, but she can use unnerfed bugs. Can I catch that? Okay. Yeah, I'm not taking that chance. Not with the unnerfed bugs in the game. Production, if anything, with maybe designers. Yeah, I don't know. I wish they'd use an actual like developer tag, but the term dev is also very broad when it comes to this. Designers design the game, they don't make said game. Yeah, that's more or less the logic. My favorite pastime, fishing for first. Dude, literally my stream preview is synced up exactly like one run behind from what I'm actually got going on in the game. There we go. Took long the hell enough. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bubble. I know that she can cast an equalize, but there's a non-zero chance she takes an unnerfed bugs right now, and I'd like to avoid that if I can. Yeah, that's predictive play right there. Literally knew it was going to happen. Now just keep dumping your pips. Love that. Maybe I should have thrown in elemental blades. Specifically to counter that. She does have another shad. I will say, though, that if she does the thing, I will reset this again. So, I mean, you want a Lord of Night or Ship of Fools, that's fine too. Gravestorm, even better. Keep losing out on damage. Dump your pips some more. Okay, we got this blade, and then I think I will frenzy, and then I'll double hit. That'll be the play. And I'm just gonna hope she uses like a ship of fools or something, because we're getting to a point where I can't tank hits anymore. So. Alright. Is Maxine stunnable? No. But she did dump her pips, so it won't be so bad. Is Aberrant Maxine stunnable? Also no. Very interesting, but at least she cannot nuke me with a shad. So do I even have the time? I mean, 1.34. I think I have to just full send it. I've got 5 buffs on this thing. If it doesn't kill, it doesn't kill. But it has to, because otherwise I'm out of firepower. I think it'll kill Maxine herself because of the frenzy. That's an extra buff. Yeah, 28,000, so we should be okay. Yeet. Yeah, 21k. We're good. Crit block might have chalked it, but that didn't happen.
No, no, no! You, even you, cannot fight the will of an entire world!
I don't know. The voices are calmer now, subdued, introspective. The tidal wave is a stream again. Is this really necessary anymore, Manticore? This respite is brief. Their very nature will invite further conflict. But you can be the glue that binds us all again.
Sacre blue! That is the Manticore? The hidden Kabbalist you've been seeking? But that is my valet! I will give him such a thrashing. Where is he? Oh, I know. Here's where I last sent him. The frame of mind, talking to design.
Alright. I will be doing his little dungeon in the Nucleus Gallery, and then that is where I'm going to have to call the recording. Or the stream, rather. And then on recording is when I will fight Eon of Atavus. Because I do not have time right now.
Hello, Wizard. I presume it is now time I introduced myself properly.
Well, past time, you loafing lummox of lies! Who are you really?
I am Manticore. I am the savior of the first world. When I first went to Polaris, I saw it as a simple, young, arrogant, and easily duped society. A possible base of operations, and nothing more.
You swine! How dare you! We are going to...
Chaotic, indecisive, passionate, but aimless. Perfect for infiltration and indoctrination. Little did I realize you would stumble on this. This Dasein can generate matter and magic through will alone. He can expand across skyways, through and over every world. He can be the glue that binds us all together as we were always meant to be. He just needs more guidance.
Well, go stop him!
Poor Manticore succumbed to his meth addiction, much like someone else we used to know. Facts.
Wizard, I think I made a mistake.
Poor Karolak and poor Manticore.
I never realized how hard this spiral makes it to do good. It's impossible. I give, they take. They ask for more. How do you give everyone what they want when what everyone wants is to beat the others, to rise above, to dominate? How do you save everyone when the danger is everyone else? What if there is no good option? What if every choice has a measure of evil? And at what point do I stop sacrificing myself for the benefit of ungrateful strangers? Is being good worth it when no one else is? Manticore offers a plan. I don't know how I feel about it, but judge for yourself.
Let me actually go back to Wizard City and refill my potions first. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to record Atavus. It's like an engineers versus architect thing, yeah. For devs in production, or designers rather. Just how it goes. Get my mana back.
The Spiral has always been a realm of conflict, since it was sundered into being by the warring Titans. Their aggression found purchase in our hearts. We innately try to finish what they started. We try to end existence itself.
Damn. Fortunately, these don't have a million HP, but I am gonna have to frenzy. I would like to power said frenzy, please. Or actually, no, probably a better idea to just use a blade. Now we're close to the second shad. Okay, this should be enough, and if it's not, I can still just send a 4-pip barrage next turn. 306. Should be easy enough.
Left to our own devices, it is only inevitable that we will destroy ourselves. We are nothing but the dust that settled on the ruins of a better world. Mites biting at each other for the control of scraps. I explained this to the Old One again and again. I think once he understood, but life changed him. He became bewitched by the false song that ensorcelled us all, that locked us in the spiral of oblivion.
I was gonna say, imagine an immediate earthquake gaming, but it didn't happen.
Imagine if we could break free of our natures. If we could evolve into what we should be. Imagine if we weren't reflections of titanic conflict. What might we become then? That is what I dare to imagine. That is what I dare to create. The first world is not just lands united. It's peoples. It is life's true form. Magic's true form. Everything's true form. Imagine it with us, Wizard. Let your hero's journey end, so true life can begin.
I honestly really liked just the concept of the Manticore and what he was trying to do. But he kind of just got wasted as like a throwaway villain for one world. Not even one world really, it was more like half a world at best. And then we only ever encounter him in the last 5 quests, so. That's good. Smiley face. Unfortunately, he came here pretty much right at the end of the stream. Because I've got to go before Atavus. Jokes aside, this man is trying really hard to be the main villain. Real.
So be it.
Level 168 off of that. Pretty solid.
The wizard does not seem to agree with your solution, Manticore. Indeed, they make a sound counter-argument. Is this not what the Old One wanted? Is it not what the heroes of Lemuria attempted? Deciding the fates of others for them?
No, it is restoring the fates and the forms. that we were always meant to have until callous chance robbed us of our truth.
But you do not know what form life had on the first world. Everything of that time is shrouded in hearsay and mythology. No, Manticore. I think I cannot accept your premise, even if it would bring me relief. I must seek a different solution to the tear of perspective. Perhaps not unity, but solitude. The everything is so much less than I'd hoped it was, and so much more. You are no exception.
And you are nothing. A mere hordeman could will you into his image. And my will is stronger than his.
What? What are you doing?
True. You are no longer fragmented, but you remain indecisive. I do not. I decide here and now to recreate life. Pure life. First life. You became a world without shape, but I'll see the first world begin again. Right here. Because I bid it so. Come, witness my paradise.
Well, I will be witnessing his paradise in probably a number of hours because I've got to go. So, yeah, y'all will catch my solo of Yawn of Atavus, which is behind this door, in, I guess, the highlight reel. So, stay tuned for that when it comes out. But for now, that's going to wrap up this stream. So thank y'all for watching. I've been Ice Gold. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave a the comments for the algorithm. My Discord is down in the description if you want to chat with me some more. And I will see y'all later.